Yeah, I believe Rusty was waiting. I'll just text him real quick that we're live.
Yeah, no problem. I might have to move my chair into the garage. This is going to go on and off, I think.
Did you have a statutory holiday today, or no?
President's Day?
Oh, we just have Family Day, or it's a different name in my province.
Oh, no, we didn't have it. I think it was President's Day today because kids were out of school. I noticed a lot of kids around. There's Rusty. 3 streams in one day. You got 2 watchers. Damn.
Yeah, and your light just went out.
I'm going to have to go in here. There we go. That one will stay on.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
To get my camera. I got a new stand. My wife got for me for Valentine's Day. Pretty nice.
Nice.
So what you got?
Well, I got the package. I had a spring change on a 12-foot door this weekend.
Yeah. Were you able to use those?
Well, I was a long distance loser.
We'll see if I'm long distance loser.
Yeah.
I got a door next door here.
There's like a weird like echo where it's like echoing a conversation, so that's why I'm kind of like just staring at it.
Any better? Huh.
Oh, I'm frozen. No, that was just me looking stupid. I don't know where it was coming from. I don't know if it's on my end or whatever. So I seen you sent me the Service Spring Guide.
That's a nice book right there.
Yeah, I was reading it a bit. I think I still have to read it some more because a lot of it's like I'm reading science or something.
Good book though.
Yeah.
To have.
I haven't looked at this yet, but this is a nice Service Spring letter you sent me.
That's how you figure out, okay, what you do, like when you go to a spring job and you have a broken spring, you slap that thing on there where it has a hook on the one end. Yep. You put that on the wire, the broken wire, and count over 20 rungs and see what it says.
Yeah.
If you look, it'll say like 2.5. So then whatever it comes up to, say it's a 243. When you count over 20 wires, it's a 243 wire. You know it's a 2-inch diameter spring by whatever length, measure the length, go in that book and look it up on the book, and that'll tell you what your IPPT is. You understand? How do you when you do a spring
2437 on here.
When you got two, it should say what are all the numbers on that gauge?
Well, I see like my 225s.
Yeah. Well, see, you're using a 225 wire. What's the IPPT? 30. Do you know that? Do you know how do you order a spring?
Normally, like I'll take my measurements and then for the spring wire, I normally like I'll get the measurement of that, and I have to go to Google and see what it equals to.
Well, that book that I sent you,
Yeah,
that all that in there. And that gauge I sent you right there, that's the gauge you can
yeah,
gauge it, find out what the wire size is, and then if you need to go to your competitor that'll sell you a spring, you can go in there knowing what you need, and then say they say, well, we don't carry the 243 by whatever. Then you know what the IPPT is. You say, okay, what do you got with this IPPT? You'll sound a little more professional.
yeah,
That's why I sent you that stuff. So you can gauge your springs, and if you got a place that you can buy your springs. Gosh dang, I lost my light.
yeah, yeah, and then a couple of the blue bricks.
Yeah, and I lied on the customs too. Hopefully you don't get in any trouble.
Yeah, I haven't tried them yet because I was waiting to do this because I've had
Oh,
a
those
couple.
things are nice. Those are nice.
Yeah, the 12 foot I just did. It had the cable clamps on. I guess the guy had cable clamped it together till I was able to come out there. Yeah, it looks more simpler than trying to put that together.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll need to play with that gauge and then look at the book,
Hmm.
and you can just, like, when you go to a spring job, now you'll have a book that you'll know what the IPPT is, the lift power. You can it tells you how to convert it from a 10,000 cycle to a 20,000 cycle. That's all in there. So
Yeah.
pretty good book to have. Let's see what they got here. 1 hour. Rusty says he was a long distance loser today. Let's see, what's it? Tony, do you plan to put your new guy in his own truck? No, he'll be in one of my trucks. Just because I got it, it's ready to go.
Oh,
Tools.
he had that Torque Master issue.
What's that?
Rusty had. He was telling me about it. He had someone with a Torque Master with a broken spring, and they weren't able to convert it because if I understood it correctly, they drywalled over it.
Hmm.
If I understand correctly, I don't know. There was like a drywall issue, a headroom issue, so they couldn't go
Oh,
extension either.
yeah, probably not enough room for the put the drums on.
So he more or less just told them call somebody else.
Well, he could have done a rear. He could have done a rear mount.
Apparently, that was also impossible too.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and that's the one you want to walk away from.
Yeah, he said no amount of money is worth dealing with Torque Master, is what he just said.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see, James
Mhm.
got a lot of. See,
No rear mount, bulkhead next to track. That's what he said.
oh yeah, okay. I'm not. I wasn't even up to that far.
Yeah, well, yeah, he had sort of explained it to me earlier today, but I still didn't quite understand.
Yep, near the mount head.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We've been busier than crap. I can't believe it. The phone won't quit ringing. Today
Yeah,
I was.
I'm usually getting a couple calls a week. Next job I know so far is a gear swap on a 3255.
What's this, Peter Papa, cousin? Nice to see. Nice. What's up, Peter? That's right. Walk away.
Mhm.
Walk away.
Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't had to walk away from nothing yet. Normally, I'm able to take care of it pretty good.
yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't like to walk away. I don't like to be defeated.
I almost did the one point when I had a cable slip issue and the cables kept slipping off the drum, but then that was because I realized I didn't wind the spring up all the way.
Yeah, that'll get you. Especially like you put in, I don't know, 30 turns for a 8 foot door, and you're like, oh shoot, that's right. It needs more.
Yeah.
There it goes again. Daggone, I thought that would stay on. Let me see. I should have another light. All right. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
I see Peter's in the house. Hey, Peter. We were just doing a stream real quick because Tony had sent me a couple gifts: Service Spring Book, Spring
Spring gauge.
Spring Gauge, and a couple clamps.
Make them a professional.
Lately, Peter, most of my leads have been coming from Google. Yeah, thank you,
Word,
Tony.
word of mouth's the best. Word of mouth, I think, is the best
Yeah.
advertisement.
Yeah, next to Google and anywhere else online.
Google.
That's where most of mine have been coming lately.
That's once I signed up with Google, that's when I took off. The phone was ringing, I mean, quite often. Now it's like I can't even. I was working on a project here to paint, and I got it scraped, but I didn't get it painted today. I was on the phone more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I set up next door, but doesn't seem like a lot of people are using it.
They will. They will. The customers set me up on that.
Yeah.
On that next door. Where's who located? Who? I'm located in Indiana, but currently in Florida right now.
I'm in Canada where hell is froze over.
Well, I'm down here. I'm only an hour away from where the president got out and did the pay slap for the NASCAR yesterday. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. What we got? Where are you located? Thanks. And he's sleeping.
I think that's what Rusty was texting me about yesterday. He was asking if I was watching NASCAR or the Indy 500 or whatever.
Oh, it's a Daytona 500.
Yeah.
Daytona. It's a what was it? The Super Bowl of NASCAR. That's what they. I used to be a big NASCAR fan. Not so much anymore. I wouldn't know any of the drivers. Maybe a few. What do you got on the books for tomorrow? Any jobs
N-
coming?
Nothing yet. I think just because of the holiday, I think no one was calling, but might get something within the next week. That's what it seems like. I'm getting at least one or two calls a week now.
We have a customer's operator install and a spring adjustment. Oh, and there was something else. I don't know. I can't remember. But my day or his day's not starting till about 2 because he works a full time job and then he's going out and taking care of my stuff. So
Yeah, my day normally doesn't start till 4 because I don't get off till my full time till 3.
yeah, I do both. I service and install. We do both at my company.
Yeah, I do both too. It's just I'm waiting to see if I'm doing a door and opener replacement or not, or if they're just gonna go with sections that they have to wait.
We do, let's see. I would say more service work than door installs, but we do quite a bit of door installs too. I mean, I don't know. Here lately, well, we got winter, so people have been hitting their doors.
It's
I,
mainly been just springs for me.
what's that? Spring?
It's mainly just been spring changes for me. That's what most of my jobs have been.
I had a customer that I had turned away because my guy, he had been up since 4 a.m., been working since 4 a.m. He didn't want to go back out. He said, would it be double time? I said, hell, I'll pay you triple time. And he didn't go. So I lost that one. But I'd have went. If I was home, I'd have went. I don't turn them down. So much for money per hour in service. No lead time. Wait for doors too. Money per hour in service. I don't go by per hour. I just whatever the job was. That's how I do it. Like I told my guy yesterday, he was asking me, what should I charge? What should I charge to, oil this door and adjust the spring? I said, hey,
4 or 5.
I told him, you decide. You decide. You're there working. How hard was it? No, we're normally about 120. I think he charged 150 to 180 yesterday because it was Sunday.
Yeah. I'm just gonna answer Peter here. I've only lost one spring job because the customer had called while I was at work, and it was before I could pick up the phone on my lunch break.
Yeah.
By the time I could call them back, they had called somebody else.
Yeah. That'll happen. That'll happen. Or you're on vacation and
Yeah.
you'll miss out. But oh well.
But most of the time, they've been pretty patient and they'll wait for springs to come in.
That's pretty good. Well, if they don't, you got those blocks now. You can
Yeah.
go tie them off.
I
Like,
mean, I'm not going to drive out a long distance just to put a clamp on,
well, I wouldn't go a long distance, but
not to put a, not to block it.
no,
No, I've been good at walking them through how to measure them, and they take pictures of the measurements, so I could just order them and just come out one time.
that's pretty good for them wanting to wait. Normally, people don't want to wait.
Well, not too many people will come out to all these remote areas that are around here.
Oh, you got a lot of drive time. Let's see. Where's that tech? I want to see. Where's he at? Hmm.
I think Minnesota.
Yeah. They're going. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Oops. Uh-oh. What'd I do?
I don't know what you did.
I hit a button and the screen went smaller. There we go. Man, that's too much. My screen's so small.
Yeah. Oh.
Tough to. Let's see. Tech overhead. My problem is lacking in data. I have sold 3 doors in 11 months. Today I sold 2. That's kind of how it goes. I mean, the garage door business, I can sell 3 doors in a week and then not sell any for 2 months. And same thing with jobs. It's like 1 week the phone could ring nonstop every day. Then the next week it don't ring at all. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm still kind of testing the waters, seeing how busy it's going to be.
Yeah, my new guy, I'm paying him. He's kind of like on salary. He gets paid whether he works or not.
Yeah, I just got my business insurance, so I got to go talk to the builder and see if we can make a deal.
Nice, nice. I won't work for any builders. Just they don't.
Well, they're paying somebody from like 2 hours away to come out, and they're sick of paying the $1,000 just for travel minus the labor. So I could probably still make that just in labor
Yeah, I'd do that.
plus a little more,
Yeah, that'd be worth it.
and it all be provided by them.
I charge 70. Wait a minute, what did that say? I charge $79 to lube and inspect, and $60 to retention springs and opener calibration. What do you, Steve? What do you consider a calibration?
I think he means like resetting limits, but he could honestly make a lot more than just 79.
Depending on where you're at. Some places you can't. People will go with who will, if you finance, there you go, then you'll get that 405 customer a lot easier. But when you don't finance, yeah. Like I lost a door this week because they went with somebody that financed. I don't do finance. I'll take a credit card, but I don't do financing. I'm not the bank. Steve answer why no builders? No builders because I used to do siding, and where does the builder chintz at the most? In the garage.
Supplies.
The garage door and the garage door opener. So, yeah, no, no, no builders. There's enough work out there. There's enough service work. There's enough, you know, residential door installs. That's the work's there. You got it. The key is getting the good reviews. Just ask people for the review. That's your word of mouth. People love seeing the word of mouth. Everybody tells me, "Oh, I read your reviews. They're great." I hear that all the time. So, way to do it, Steven. Yes, reset the limits. So you nailed it. Do you open it up and lube the gear, Steven? The worm gear and all that? Just curious.
Sorry, I'm just reading because there's still a lot
You're
of lag.
you're fine. You're fine. That's right. Rusty builders do waste a lot of your time.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about is the schedule of it all.
Hmm. Well, and another thing too, it'll be hurry, 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 and then once you get there, you'll find out all the siding stacked in there. The rock for the front of the house is all stacked in there, so you got to work around all that. Then when I was in Texas, that's all it was. The garages were always full of crap, and I remember putting the bumper up to pallets and pushing it forward just so we get the door in the opening.
Yeah, from what I've understand, it'd all be supplied, so it'd all be there already. So I wouldn't have to buy nothing. It'd just be my labor.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had them call me and want that too. That's not so bad. I mean, you don't have to haul anything.
Yeah.
Have you found a trailer for your Suburban yet, or whatever it's called? SUV.
Trailblazer, I still need to get a attachment for it.
You guys have U-Haul?
Yeah, we got one here. I'm just kind of just waiting and seeing because I haven't had a door install yet, so I'm still kind of figuring out logistics.
Rich B stopped by the other day to pick up that Surewinder, and I was talking to him, and he's got a slick deal. He don't haul nothing away. He has a guy that will come and pick up the old door, or he'll cut the door in half and bend it in half, and somebody can haul it away. He hauls nothing away. You don't have to haul the door to the job. They bring it right to the job. They help them unload it, put it in the building. He's got a slick system. When you don't have to handle that door that much, that's nice.
No, it'd probably just be tarot I'd have to worry about because I'd probably just get it delivered from a builder store that I'm getting quotes from and stuff.
Nice. Nice. Builder Rusty Finance. I will take a third down half in 30 days. Yeah, I'd do that. Rusty. Third upon completion. I got a guy, actually, somebody called me the other day and they're giving a spring job. It's 200 down and they're going to pay me 200 the following week. So
I might look at getting like one of those credit card readers soon.
I got it right on my phone. I do it all over my phone through Chase Bank.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get a check the other day, so making sure that doesn't bounce.
Yeah.
Because it was either that or wait for an e-transfer. Because we don't really use Venmo up here.
Oh, you don't?
No, we just do e-transfer from bank to bank normally, or checks if you're old enough.
You guys don't do PayPal or nothing like that?
No, it's we can just do it through our bank, so it's kind of useless up here. I don't know how it works down there with you guys.
Okay. Let's see. I want to see what Steven charges for.
For a 81600 with wireless keypad 570 is what he says for opener install. I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, I was just kind of reading. It said just $100 for subcontracting. Close 350. Oh, right there. Yeah. That's not bad. I've got the 8365 and I'm at 630. And a guy was upset today. He talked Sam down. He Jewed Sam to 550 for my LiftMaster. And I told Sam, I said, that's fine. I said, did you tell him what all come with it? He says, no, I didn't. And I said, okay, since he Jewed you that money down, just tell him that the the keypad don't come with it. So he did. And he said the wife was out there and says, keypad, I want keypad. And Sam says, well, I can do a keypad, but I got to come back. And it'll be $100 for the keypad. So we got our money.
Yeah.
Dirty dogs trying to talk us down. We still ended up getting our money. We actually got $20 more than what I sell it for. So you shouldn't mess
Well,
with.
that's about what they cost up here for keypads. It's about 90 for a keypad up here.
They're like, you go to Menards, I think you can get them for $35.
Yeah, it's 90 if you go to any of the stores here.
Damn. And you guys are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rusty's down there saying he makes
I
over
know.
1,000 for that same unit.
Oh, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, I know. The same operator I sell, he gets like $1,200 for. I'm like, gosh, dang. That's I went up. I raised it $40 just because he was getting $1,200,
Yeah, I'll normally do it like an extra 100.
and I'm one of the highest in our area. Let's see. Yeah. Well, LiftMaster, everything's going up on the LiftMaster, so you guys better raise your prices.
Yeah.
Looks like we got 7 watchers and 5
Yeah.
live. You. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
probably good for about 10, 11 p.m.
Yeah. What time is it there? You must be.
It's about it's almost 11 p.m. I gotta get ready for bed.
It's like midnight here.
Yeah.
The phone will probably start ringing about 8 o'clock, but it's all right. I can be in my PJs and talk on.
Yeah, I gotta get up for 5, so I should probably get off. Maybe we'll do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. I can do it anytime.
Sure.
I can do it anytime. Next 2 weeks, I'm kind of on vacation.
Yeah, I just wanted to get this package open finally.
I know. Well, I would have figured you'd have. I'm glad nothing fell out of it. I was.
That's what I was double checking because it was slightly ripped, so I just peeked into it and made sure it was all there because there had
I'd
the
have been.
list of stuff in it.
I'd have been ticked had it. I mean, I think the book was like $43. The spring thing was like 20. The spring uh, clamps, and then I think the gauge was like 10 or 15. So I hooked you up. Now all you gotta do is become a professional.
Yeah.
No, that spring gauge will come in handy. And just knowing the IPPT, it's just so much better.
Yeah. Thanks again, Tony.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Don't worry about it. The business paid for it, not me. Tony's Garage Door Service paid for it, not me.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to, have something. I don't know if you have those tools or not, like that gauge.
I seen some other people have similar ones. I just don't know where they buy them from because
Yeah.
there isn't really like a service spring up here.
Right. Well, hopefully it'll help you out and you can, at least know what spring you have, without it being marked. That's what will be nice.
Yeah.
Play around with it, and you can't gauge a spring that's wound up. It has to be unwound.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so you know. Okay. Let's see what we got here real quick before we head on out. Let's see. What do you pay for? I don't. I don't do the 8160. That's what it used to be. Now they added a zero. I only sell. I'm different. I only sell the 8365. I'm a chain guy. I like the dual lights. Uh, I like that it comes with the 2 remotes and the keypad. Um, and what I do, like, if to make it cheaper, if they want it cheaper, I take something away. I take the keypad away. I take a remote away. I lessen something on that end. If they want to go cheaper, that's how I do it. Um, that way, I try to only sell strictly, that 8365. So when I know they said, "Hey, you come and put this in," I already know what's there. I'm not going to go all these different products. I did it with the Chamberlain. I bought those Chamberlain from Costco, but I'm not going to do that too often. It's strictly I like the 8365. So I'll stick with that.
Yeah, I might switch out a couple remotes if they need like a 3 button, but
Yeah, when I buy my remotes, I buy the universal remote, the LiftMaster Universal. When I buy my keypads, I do the same thing. That way, when I pull up, I don't have to dig through and find that 377 LM. I just grab one. Boom. I know I got it. So I always buy the universal. You don't have to carry as much on your truck.
yeah.
You've always got what you need. Especially if you do like the clicker. The clicker will go to Genie or to Chamberlain, LiftMaster, I believe Genie. There's a lot of different products. There's remotes out there that will hold 4 different units. I carry those. I don't even know what they are. They're a Genie product.
I think so.
But yeah, I'm big on universal, so you don't have to carry as much, and that way you can take care of everybody when you're at the job. Tony does taking vacation negative affect your business? Uh, just right back. No, I've got people that are taking care of it while I'm gone. Well, they're taking care of the work. I still answer the phone and keep them. I guide them.
You're
So
moving up now.
that's right. That's what this gray hair does. Experience. It's still a lot of work though, being on the phone. I was on the phone half the day today, and trying to answer questions, being like, "Dave, take that picture. Can you take a picture? Send it to me. Take a picture." I was doing that all day. Let's see, Steve Papatoni. How long does it take you to remove an old weather stripping install? Well, if you buy that, look at one of my videos. It's pretty quick. If you buy that, what is it? The Venus, what is that? Have you ever seen that?
I think I did it. Yeah, it was like
It's
a
called
Weenus or something.
Venus something.
Or
It's
that was the product number, I think, is what it spelt out. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, with that you can do it no problem when it's warm. Cold weather sucks. Cold weather pulling a T seal through is tough. In warm weather, no time at all. Um, but definitely buy one of those tools. You can get them off of Denko. Rusty, that would probably be an 8 to 9 man hour. Oh, he's talking to Steven. What? (18 by 8). Are you talking? Is he talking the bottom seal,
I
Evan?
think he meant the outside seal, I think.
Oh, round. It's don't I tell everybody an hour. You know to put the stripping. I call it the perimeter seal or the stop mold is what I call it. Um, yeah, I tell everybody add an hour to it. Especially in the cold weather, it takes a lot longer because you're always cracking stuff. Yeah, Rusty's asking now the weather stripping. I thought you meant the door. Yeah, the new.
Yeah, he just said, yeah, he's talking about the perimeter seal.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it don't take too long to do that. I mean, I use a nail gun. I use a trim nailer, 2 nails side by side every 12 inches or so. Woo! He's moving. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's like he hit here. It's like poof. I don't know what kicked in, but he like that was badass. That sounded good. All right, guys.
All right.
Evan's gonna.
Evan's Garage Door Service.
All right, Evan. Hey, I'm glad you got the stuff. None of it fell out of the hole, and enjoy that. Use
Thank
it.
you again.
No problem. Don't worry about it. Hey, Papa Tony out. Thanks for
Cousin
all,
Evan out.
guys. Night, everybody. Takes you 2.5 hours, Stephen. Why? Or are you just charged for 2.5 hours? All right, guys. Evan's out. We'll see you. Papa Tony out. Turn you, let you see the outside Florida weather. It's actually a little cold, 50 something degrees. All right, guys. Papa Tony out.